When Andrew first entered the house, he felt a slight vibration under his feet, as if the building was breathing quietly, almost imperceptibly to an outsider's eye. The real Tal laughed, saying that it was old wooden beams. But Andrew felt cold from this laughter for some reason. Despite the strange feeling, he liked the house cozy on the outskirts of the town, with large windows, and he bought it. On the very first night, he heard a rustling sound behind the bedroom wall, subtle, repeating in time with his breathing. At first he thought it was mice, but when he put his ear to the wall, he clearly heard a broken, painful human groan. Fear gripped him so strongly that he jerked his head back as if he had touched hot metal. At night he went up into the corridor and saw a dark figure. It stood motionless, just a few steps from his door. It seemed to be looking straight at him. When the light came on, the figure disappeared, but a wet footprint of a bare foot remained on the floor. At dawn he found small footprints on the floor. Child's, no. Too narrow, too long, as if they belonged to a being that was neither a child nor an adult. Every day the footprints grew larger, and more often they led to the closed door of the basement. In the hallway hung an old mirror that Andrew did not remember. The reflection moved with a second's delay. Once his reflection smiled, although he stood with a completely stony face. He hung the mirror with a towel, but at night it fell. On the surface, with a thinly scratched nail, someone wrote, "You are finally back." The water from the taps began to flow by itself. At first it was clear, then black, thick, oily. Voices came from the pipes, soft as a whisper. Among them, Andrew once clearly heard his name. Andrew, a woman's voice, gentle, almost gentle. Opened the basement door wasn't supposed to be there. The house's documents said there was no basement. But the door was there, boarded up with old nails, with a worn handle. When he touched it, the house seemed to hold its breath. Overcoming his fear, he entered. The darkness inside was so dense that it swallowed the light. A bale of straw lay on the floor, and something moved in slow motion inside it. Suddenly a tiny pale hand peeked out from the opening. "Help me," she whispered. Andrew ran upstairs, and the ladder slammed shut behind him. A new scratched inscription appeared on the wall. "You left me there. Why?" At night, conversations began outside the walls. A woman's voice and a horseman's. He returned. He didn't have it. The house recognized him. More is needed. More than what? One morning, yellowed photographs appeared in the hallway. They showed a man who looked very much like Andrew. The caption read, "Last owner, 1978. Next to him was a woman and a strange child's shadow, long and unnatural. On the back of one of the photographs was written, "The house takes those who return." The figure in the corridor returned again. Now it was closer and more clearly visible. Tall to thin, eyes empty, light. As it passed by, Andrew heard a crunch, as if fingers were being snapped. The walls began to answer him, with crackling sounds, as if forming words. "Who are you?" he asked. "We." "What do you want, you?" "Why?" "You are ours. You are back." One night he woke up and saw the child from the basement. She was sitting on the floor and crying, covering her face with her hands. "You left me, I don't know you," Andrew exclaimed. "But the house knows." Her shadow crawled along the walls, growing into ugly shapes. The next day he found an old newspaper hidden between the floorboards. 1978. A man killed his family and disappeared. The body was never found. Next to it was a note. He didn't disappear anywhere. The building hummed, breathed, as if it was rejoicing. At night it woke up completely. The walls pulsed, the floor rolled in waves. Shadows descended from the ceiling, reaching out to him with their hands. "The time has come," they whispered. He was standing alone in the hallway. The same man from the old photos. The man from 1978. His copy. "The house needs a master," he said. "And you are a continuation." When Andrew came to, the house was quiet. In the mirror he saw himself, but not quite. The reflection was moving a little faster than he was. And on the wall appeared the inscription, "Welcome home." He wanted to escape. The door wouldn't open. The house breathed slowly, evenly, contentedly. Andrew finally understood. He is no longer a resident of this house. He is a part of it. And the house breathes through him.